from your NDE, you said that you knew exactly how to save the earth. What do we need to do to save the earth?
The same thing I just explained. It starts by they showed me the earth like a body. And that was very important to me. So we have our bodies. This is my body. I call it my red Ferrari, okay? So the earth is your body, and every cell within this body represents each one of us. In this timeline that we're on now, there are so many of us who close our eyes, almost eyes wide shut, because we don't want to pay attention to the heart because I'm the kidney. I'm just doing what I need to do. And the fingers aren't paying attention to the toes because I don't care much. That's not happening to my family. And what they showed me is this. In order to change the trajectory of the earth, we all, every single one of us, misunderstood and not, have to understand that we're each a part active cell of this earth body. And if we're going to simply close a blind eye to say, I don't care about what's happening in that country, by not talking, and even if you don't talk, simply within your heart, sending healing to that part of the world or to that person, without your words, you can. What you're doing is basically saying, I can do without my hand, cut it off. That's how Mother Mary explained it to me once, and I found it interesting. Until we get to the point where we understand, yes, stop thinking that this set of people aren't worthy to be on this planet. They are. Because if you want to completely annihilate it, it causes an imbalance on this planet, does it not? It will never be the same. It will never be in balance. It will never flourish in abundance. And when you choose that this set of people or this sector or this culture does not deserve, it's like taking off one finger at a time off your body. Do you not need it? You may not use it every day. You may think, oh, only my brain and my heart is important. But imagine if the cells in your hand stop to function. What do you do with one hand? We are crippling our own planet by our choices, by thinking that we are all not one unit. To save the planet, we understand that we start by saving ourselves. By choosing within our hearts, I am going to pour into me, because when you do that, it's an energy that's magical. They showed me within a household, no matter how dysfunctional the family is, if there's one soul who came there, chose this dysfunctional family and chooses, despite all the dysfunction that's happening around me, I will be the guiding light within this space. Energetically, what it does, it causes even the most angry person to start to speak less anger because they're feeling this light that they never understood. And the children who witnesses when they go out to their schools, and it's happening so horribly now, they understand, wow, I witnessed my mother pouring love into herself. So why don't I pour love into me? Which is a domino effect to the classroom, to the community. And that's where you start. It's not about being here and say, I can't do anything for this country and that. It's about doing your part where you are, because your cell matters in that part of this planet that you are. And it's as simple as that. And it sounds like, oh, I've said it to people and they said it's crazy, but that really is the secret sauce. That really is what we need to understand, that no matter your color or your religion or your faith is not abandoning anything. It's understanding that we all are loved and deserving of the same. And the moment I look on you and think that you don't deserve it, it's the moment I also choose to withhold love from myself, because you mirror me. If we want to start, this is where we start, and we must do it now, because the trajectory of this beautiful earth, as Gaia starts to shift, we're going to be running up and down as if we're crazy, as scared of death and scared of not knowing what our purpose is. If the financial sector should be affected and people lose their jobs, then they're left out there not knowing what to do, because you never stop for a moment to think to yourself, what gives me peace in my heart? And then your heart guides you to the creative gift that you always wanted to do that will sustain you when that market crashes. Do you understand? Because it's something that feels like child's play. And we must get to this stage where we understand. Stop looking out. Start looking in, feeling, not just listening to respond to what people say. Feel, allow your heart to guide you, because it does. There is scientifically this connection, they say, gut feeling. The connection you have in your gut that tells you actually comes from here. There is an actual connection that goes to your gut, and your heart never guides you wrong. It always guides you to something that is for your best interest. So why instead we follow everything that's in trend? And our heart is whispering, it's really not for us. This just does not feel right for me. It doesn't allow me to feel balanced. This anger that you fester is turning into a habit that really is depleting your body. And you hear it and you hear it, but you don't listen. So when will you choose to break this habit that causes you to feel like you're no good and you're not deserving? When will you choose to start pouring love into you? By looking at the reflection of yourself 30 seconds longer and say, you know what? I am enough, despite what the world says. And I will not contain myself in that identity because all I really am is pure love. And start right there.